today I will give you one task that you think whole the day, that how much times you are spending in speaking in English. That's very important for you to understand and you to clarify this, because the time when you will give your time, maximum time in your speaking in Hindi, that will be grow. When you are giving, where you are giving energy, that energy will grow. Okay. And now from on today onwards, you just whole the day you start to think for a while that how many times you are spending in speaking in English. And if you are spending 1 hour in 24 hours within, then it is not for not maximum for you. You have to spend more times in speaking in English. That's the thing.
Actually, I'm trying to convert my total environment into English. I'm
Mm.
at reading books. I turn my YouTube videos into English
Mhm.
with subtitles.
Okay.
I'm mostly consuming the data, social media data in English, but when it comes to speaking,
Mhm.
I'm very stuck on that.
Yeah, that's there is the main thing. You are following YouTube videos very good, you are following the things that you needed to speak, and you needed to make you understand that yes, you are going through a right track. But you need, these are the theory you are doing, watching movies, then you are whatever the things you are doing, these are the theory basis. But practical is different. Practical is only speaking, only practice. You have to practice by your own self. If you are not getting anyone other, then you have to start your speaking with yourself. And how to speak with yourself and how to think in yourself, that is the matter, and that will create your speaking confidence. I, so far as I can understand from your speaking, this is the thing. Okay. So you just, if you are trying to spend your time in speaking in Hindi or with all the customers, maximum the customers will be in Hindi and they will be able to understand your whatever you are going to say them in Hindi, that will be very much possible for them to understand. But main thing is you need to find out the customers that are really getting you in the speaking time on only in English. You have to find out of your own. If you're not getting anyone, then you have to talk with your friends. If you're not getting your friends, then you have to find any source that you can speak. Speaking is the ultimate game. You are watching movies, that is good. You are just doing another things that you can learn how to speak, that is very good. But speaking is the ultimate game. It is the practice and it is the most that means maximum time you have to speak only. Okay. So
Actually, I can't try with my customers because if I do grammatical mistakes in front of them,
mm,
then the conversion chance of them is very low.
yes, yes, yes,
And मतलब आप समझ सकते हो उस चीज को
yes,
लेकिन
yes. That means they
एंड
should understand about your product. Okay. And if you talk in Hindi with them, they will be very reliable with the language. But you should not talk with the person who can understand Hindi very easily. You should find out the person who does not know Hindi, he can understand only English. That person you have to search, and that persons are available in environment, in whatever you are. That means that person can understand only English. Okay, that's the thing.
व्हाट मैन
Are you getting my point?
सॉरी डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था कॉल
Okay, okay, no issue. ओके. यू शुड नॉट, आपको ऐसे नहीं बोलना चाहिए, ऐसे इंसान को नहीं ढूंढना चाहिए जो हिंदी में रिलायबल हो जाते हैं आपके प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए. आपको ऐसे इंसान को ढूंढना चाहिए जो हिंदी समझते ही नहीं, इंग्लिश में ही उनको समझाना होगा, because
But
many
ma'am,
customers
the
you will get,
problem.
many
जी
customers
बोलिए
you
आप
will get.
बोलिए.
Okay, so you have to find out the time when you are spending most of the things, most of the time you have to spend in speaking in English only. You are watching very good, but speaking is the ultimate game. You have to talk, you have to speak. That's the thing.
Ma'am, so we can spend 1 hour in morning for classes, and then
Yes,
I will try in the evening for clubhouse channels where I can practice it. Because जब मैं कस्टमर्स के पास कर सकता हूँ तो वो कस्टमर्स इशू हो जाएगा मैम.
yes,
अगर
very,
मतलब आप
yes,
समझ रहे
yes,
हो.
it's an issue, because you don't have to, you are not allowed to practice in the internet on the stage only. Okay,
यस मैम.
in the practical ground you have not to allowed to stage in the final year. You are just practicing, it is not the thing that will work for you.
दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम मैम.
Okay, so you start your journey from today. You start to speak in English. If you are not getting the persons you want to talk, or you have to say, then you talk with yourself. Now this is the process you have to grow on, how to talk with yourself. That means, you see, daily we are doing, जैसे we are thinking in हिंदी, मुझे आज ये करना है, ये काम करना है, उसके पास तो जाना पड़ेगा, ये ऐसा करना पड़ेगा, या ये तो खाना है, ये इस दुकान में ये चीज़ बहुत अच्छा मिलता है, ये मैं आज खाऊंगा, ऐसा ऐसा करते हैं हम. These things we are talking in with ourselves in Hindi. Remind this. This pattern you have to change from today. If you are not changing your thinking process, you can't be able to maximize your speaking in English. That's the reality, and that's the naturality. From today onwards, you start to think in that process. And whenever you will get in the changing of this process, you will be reliable on the words, you will be reliable on the presentation about the products. And again, one thing most of all, when you will be you have any profession, you are in profession, at home you practice that at with a person you are presenting your product in English for 1 hour or for 30 minutes. You just present, and that practice will give you much growth in your speaking.
Actually, I tried that also. I have a full pitch of my presentation in English. I have some common questions that customers ask from us. But
Okay.
when where I stuck is then customer asks something out of my syllabus. So then I stuck and I have to shift on Hindi. That's the problem.
You see, when the customers are asking you questions, you write down or note down in your mind. After that, you write down all this in your copy. Okay. And after
Okay.
that, when you're coming at home, try to answer yourself in English about these questions.
Okay.
Okay, then when you will be first day, third day, second day, you cannot be answering, cannot be getting your answers. But when you will be reliable with the question, reliable with the answers, you can get your answers. That will be very easy for you, and this work will grow your this time many things will happen. This time you are speaking with yourself, you then your mind will be answering that yes, you are speaking, you are really trying to speak in English, and it will hear that your words are in English, then it will give you the growth in your speaking. First of all, you practice with yourself. Without practicing with yourself, you cannot go farther. That's the possibility of speaking. And another thing, you have to think in English the way I have said. If you say that आज एक कस्टमर मुझसे ऐसा पूछ रहा था, तो उन्होंने ऐसा जवाब दिया, तो उन्होंने ऐसा किया, this process you change. Today a customer asked me like
Hmm.
this. I have just speak with him, then he asked me some questions, and I was really able to understand his queries, and also I have given the answers from whatever.
Hmm.
You, when you start to do something new, don't get out of it. You just go on the regularity. जैसे आपने ट्राई किया था, जैसे वेरियस प्रैक्टिसेस करने के लिए, बट दिस प्रैक्टिस यू शुड बी मेक ऑन योर रेगुलरिटी.
Hmm.
Okay, regularity is the main thing. You should be regular on this thing, and you be busy with your presentation skill, how the customers are behaving, how they are really able to that getting the product, the way you can make them understand the product easily, they will be easily be reliable on your product. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Okay, so from today onwards you start to speak with yourself. Just make a just make him understand, make your mind understand that you are behaving with the persons in speaking English just like this. You are just tomorrow, today I have, you see, today you will do so many things in the your profession.
Hmm.
Okay, after this, then you will be talking in Hindi, talking in English, whatever, what are, when the which persons will be like this, you will behave with them the way they are. Okay, so after coming at home for 1 hour, you think, this person was that, that means in Hindi not, you just change your volume of speaking. You change, you
Hmm.
think, your thinking process should be changed. Change your process
Thought
and see. Yes, my dears, change the thought
थॉट्स की
process.
प्रोसेस चेंज करनी पड़ेगी
Yes,
इंग्लिश में.
yes, thinking process
Okay.
have to change. And if you do this one for 1 week, that will be very much faster, give you the result that you can't believe it. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Because हम जो बात करते हैं पहले इसे सोचते हैं फिर बोलते हैं.
Hmm.
तो हमने अभी क्या बोला, हिंदी में बोला, हिंदी में सोचा. ओके, सो नेचुरली हिंदी विल कम. व्हेन यू आर स्पीकिंग इन English, naturally English will come. Everything depends on your thought process. If you are not able to make them understand, then it's, if it, the issue is on your thought process. Think in English. Just think in English. Eat English. Be English. Everything. If you want to give your profession a very faster growth. That's
Okay.
the thing. So what will be your process of homework? Think it is your homework to do, and whenever you will be reliable on this homework, you will be very much easier. You will be what? You will be very habituated on this regularity to think in English. Most of the students are coming to me and they are telling that the persons, when the persons are coming, I am not able to, I am really able to understand them, but I don't, I, we are not able to return them how to, what to say. And when we are talking in Hindi again or whatever in our mother tongue, that is not possible for us to grant that we don't know English. So it is very important for you to think in English, to behave like you can speak in English. That's the, that attitude you have to grow in your
For our
mind.
classes, like I
Yes.
change my mother tongue. I will change the language of my thinking. But what we are planning for our classes, how we are going to improve on classes.
You have to think in English. Your thinking process is going on
Okay.
Hindi. That's the matter is going on in with you. Okay, so
Okay.
process should be changed. When you change your process, environment will change. That's the thing is going
Okay.
on. So many students are there, but each student has each one problem. They are not similar problem, but same problem. One
Hmm.
problem is they are listening to the persons who are speaking in English, but they are not able to get the words in return.
Hmm.
That's the thing you have to try from today onwards.
Hmm.
So will you let me know whatever the discussion have been done in this session up to now in English? Try to speak in. Yes, you can. For 10
We
minutes, you just
started
go on.
this. We started this class about English, but now and then we converted into my confidence. Like I know English, I can understand it, but I can't speak in front of people.
Hmm.
So now we have to change our thinking process and
Yeah.
mostly our environment.
Hmm.
So it will change our mother tongue.
Yes. Your process of speaking should be maximized in English only. You should speak in
Hmm.
English, and if you really want to speak in English, you have to first think in English.
Hmm.
Now you see, now in this session, you are thinking in Hindi.
Hmm.
Okay, so change the process and see the result. Thoughts have
Okay.
more powerful.
I think
Yes.
okay. I think I have a very small vocabulary of words, and maybe where I stuck on that also.
You see, vocabulary, grammars, and accents, then syllables, then pronunciation, all these are coming on second hand position. First of all,
Okay.
thinking is the main game. When you'll be thinking, you will have some grammatical mistakes. You will have some same more no vocabulary. That means you have shortage of vocabulary. But this will you have to face this probability. You have to face this all. If you are not facing, you can't be able to grow. You have to face,
Hmm.
yes, okay, this vocabulary. If I am saying that one word more than once, then let me say, but I have to go on. When you will be thinking that you need a vocabulary suggestion, then you will grow. When you will be starting, your starting is must. Start to think. When
Okay.
you will be starting to think from today onwards, vocabulary, accents, syllables, grammars, everything will be cleared. According to when you will be sentences, in the sentences only, it will be cleared, it will be clarified. And you are just, I think you are just going on that my vocabulary is not clear up to that much. Don't
Hmm.
think of all these things. When you have started to talk in Hindi, that time also your vocabulary was not ready. By speaking only, you have grown your vocabulary of Hindi.
Hmm.
जिस लैंग्वेज को ज़्यादा वक्त दोगे वो
Sing
लैंग्वेज ही
Hoil.
तुम्हारे साथ आएगा, चलेगा. इंग्लिश को ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं दिया, इंग्लिश इसलिए रूठ गया तुमसे. हिंदी को ज़्यादा वक्त दिया तो हिंदी तुम्हारे लिए बहुत इजी हो गया. ओके, सो गिव योर टाइम
Hmm.
the language you want to speak in. Now,
Okay.
today, your work will be, when you are going to your work, your duty, you should always be ready for speaking with the persons. Whatever in the profession, no need to do any practice, but after coming at home, for 1 hour, for 30 minutes, you have to think that this person was, I was just going here, and then this person was behaving like this, and this person was question asking me the question, I have to make my product like this, so many things.
Hmm.
And then only you can
Okay.
change. This is your homework. In it, you don't think it is your homework, it is your starting to think in English.
Okay.
1 week, just 1 week you go on like this, you will change, you will see the change in yourself, and that will be
Okay.
very faster, it will grow. That's the process, nothing is there in speaking, it is so easy process, so easy, English is really so easy, there is nothing, no grammatical mistakes is there, no grammar is needed, no accent is needed, nothing is needed, just practice is needed, that speaking is the ultimate game, thinking is the ultimate game, these two things you just clarify and you see the change in yourself, that's thing. Okay, so I think you are really conscious about your speaking, and when you're
Hmm.
conscious you're about your speaking, you will really get the steps how to speak in English. This the thing, thinking
Okay.
process today is our process is learning session of learning is thinking process, you think in English, you maximize time, you spend your time in thinking your mother tongue, whatever mother tongue or whatever it is. So thinking process should be changed, your speaking style will change automatically, and this process you go on doing maximum time within 1 week, just regular this, make this regularity with 1 week, and you see the change.
Actually, sometimes I'm stuck in a tenses also. Sometimes I feel like I put should or I put would. Like then it makes my then it makes difficult for me to how I construct my sentence from ahead. Like उसके आगे सेंटेंस कैसे बनाए, टेंस में ही अगर कहानी फंस रही है तो उसके आगे फिर कॉन्फिडेंस ही नहीं आता कि यार फ्रेज ही गलत हो जाएगा तो तुम आगे क्या कस्टमर को समझाओगे.
You see, जब तुम बोलोगे, बोलने जाओगे तभी तुम्हें प्रॉब्लम्स मिलेंगी.
हम्म.
When you will be going to speak, you will get many problems. But if you are going backward after seeing the problems,
हम्म.
it will not work for you.
हम्म.
You told that you have some grammatical mistakes is there, but when it comes, when the grammatical mistakes are coming, when you are not speaking, just speak, start to
Okay.
speak, don't worry grammatical mistakes, and whatever the things you are going to say, these are not a mistakes, these are your causes, these are causes,
हम्म.
these are excuses, don't give excuse, these will not work for you, your working is to go on speaking. If I do grammatical mistake, let me do. If I don't have any vocabulary, let me not to be the expert of vocabulary, just let me go, flow on the process.
हम्म.
जब हिंदी में बात करते हो तब तो ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक नहीं होता, तब तो तुम कहते नहीं कि हिंदी में ये ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक होता है, क्यों क्यों कहते हो, क्यों नहीं होता ये, क्योंकि तुमने सिर्फ
एक्चुअली मैम वो
बोलना
मदर टंग
सुना.
है ना, वो बचपन से अपने मतलब वो.
यस, क्योंकि सिर्फ तुमने ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक को नहीं दिया, सिर्फ बोला है, इसमें सिर्फ बोला है, सिर्फ बातें किए हैं हिंदी में, तुम्हें ये नहीं लगा कि हिंदी में मुझे ये
हम्म.
ग्रामेटिकल चाहिए यार, ये वही सेम नॉलेज यहाँ पे अपनाना है, जस्ट यू हैव टू अप्लाई दिस सेम नॉलेज हियर इन स्पीकिंग, जस्ट गो ऑन स्पीकिंग. When you will be start to
ओके.
speaking, that will be so many mistakes will be there, but you don't
हम्म.
get stuck on these mistakes, you are stucking in these mistakes, you are just doing what worship with the mistakes. तुम ये मिस्टेक्स को पूजा करके रख रहे हो, धूप और कैंडल्स वगैरह जला के इनको घर में रख रहे हो, इनको घर से भगाना है. हाउ टू भगाना? Just by speaking only.
Okay.
And whenever you will be really on the classes, then you will also understand how to make the grammatical uh, answers, grammatical solutions. About the tenses also some classes will be there. Then you can understand where you have to make a perfect tense according to the situation.
Okay.
Okay, this is not a problem. When sometimes people are spoken English class means grammatical class. Oh, I can't bother all this. But this is not a matter. Matters only speaking.
Okay.
Today, from today onwards, you try to speak with yourself in English about your profession, about your product. If you are not getting anyone at home to speak in, then start to speak in English with the product only. You take anything or speak in it. And if you are not reliable with the product in English, then you think whole the day in the profession whatever you have done or whatever the things have been happened with you. And this process will work. That's the thing.
Okay, let's start from today.
Yes, let's start from today. That means, yes, let's start to think from today. Thinking process should be really very valuable for you. You think in English, you start to talk in English, speak in English, and that will work for you faster. Okay, so
Okay, ma'am.
that's all for today. You start to think, and when you will be really getting to know the process of thinking, that will give you a very good result, Anup.
Okay. So मैम डेली टाइमिंग यही रहेगा क्योंकि मैं टाइमिंग मैनेज नहीं कर पाऊंगा, अदरवाइज मुझे इवनिंग में 7:30 के बाद फ्री होता हूँ.
Timing is to be 8 to 9. It will be okay for me in the morning.
Okay. Okay.
And I think it is okay for you too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's okay for
So
me.
let
It's
it.
good. I can, when I start my day from a class, I can put my whole preparation for the day.
Yes. And you see, you sometimes in the time of speaking, you cannot get the word in English. Okay. Then if you're not getting the words, you don't stuck there, you don't stop there. If you are talking in Hindi only, you can talk the word in English. Okay, that means like kadhai, we don't know the meaning English, we know. Okay, then you say that kadhai or whatever that bat or whatever ghar, whatever the things, but you don't rely on the stop that I don't know, like this you don't feel. You go on doing thinking, and when you'll be thinking process will be go on, then your words will coming automatically. That will work for you.
Okay.
This is the thing. And after the and your homework, how to think in the profession. And about tomorrow's session, I will be very happy if you are get 15 minutes you can speak non-stop, and then only I can understand that what are the process you need to grow. Because every time thinking process are giving us the result, that where we have to clarify, why we have to give the solution of any speaking. Okay, so I think you need to think in English and start from today onwards.
Okay.
Okay, anything you want to ask me?
मैम लाइक अपना मतलब अब हम सिर्फ इंग्लिश प्रैक्टिस करने वाले हैं, अदरवाइज हम ग्रामर एंड टेंसेस भी प्रैक्टिस करने वाले हैं, क्या प्रोसेस रहेगा?
Grammar is must. Vocabulary is must. Pronunciation is also must. These are really very important. But this stage, from the stages, what are the stages I am giving you? Just you follow them up.
Okay.
And on the coming times, when will be very 15th session or 10th session, we'll start from 2 days, 3 days grammar, and that will be really very easy for you to understand according to the situation how to use
Okay.
them. Okay, that's
Okay.
not the fact. Fact is your thinking. Fact is your um, speaking. Do you have
Okay.
your friends that who can speak you with you in English? Any friends, is that? Do you have?
Actually, ma'am, I don't have any friends in this city,
Okay.
and I have some colleagues, but I can't practice with them
Why?
because no, ma'am, it's going to be, मतलब ये मुझे डिस्करेज करेगा, वो कॉन्फिडेंस जो है वो वहां पे कम होगा। आप अपने मतलब प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर सकते।
They
इट्स लाइक
are what the behave, that means they are telling you that you learn, you speak with English or whatever the behave about you with themselves.
एक्चुअली दे आर कंफर्टेबल इन हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश आल्सो, बट
Mm.
they I don't want to try with them.
Mm.
I would just want to come at the stage where I can start, then I will try with them also.
Okay, okay. But did you know how
I
they
don't
are really very reliable in English? How they are?
actually, their environment is from north side,
Mhm,
and when you see मतलब south side, sorry,
mhm,
north side near south side,
mhm.
and south side basically it's they have two
Yes,
languages, the
yes,
Kannada,
yes,
Tamil or English.
yes, yes,
But I am from MP,
yes.
so I don't we only have mother tongue in Hindi,
Yeah.
and
Mm.
I so I don't have that environment where I can convert my mother tongue. That's the issue.
Very good. That's the issue. Yes, it is really giving you the result the way the environment is. Okay, no problem. Whatever the thing is their thinking process, you change your thinking process. And if you have any queries regarding this, your spoken English class, then you can call me, you can ask me. I will be very much happy if I can help you. Okay, that's the